So they're like, okay, let's try to fix it. And in order to do that, we need to get the people within our empire to be on our side. So they decided to kind of modernize it and bring in Western ideas, kind of mimic some European stuff. And part of that was this affected the Armenians, just because they were one of the minorities that was marginalized. However, even though they talked about this reform, it was really ineffective. And Armenians still were really treated poorly even after that, and they won. So what happened was Russians gained some land from Armenia, or some Armenian lands from the Ottoman Empire. Now the British, when they heard about this, they're like, no, we don't like this because we don't want you guys getting more power. So they made a treaty with the Russians, the Treaty of Berlin in 1878, which stated that the Russians would have to withdraw from Armenian lands on the condition that the Ottoman Empire started treating the Ottoman Empire started treating the Armenians better. Now this never happened, and Armenians were still treated very poorly. But at least this kind of opened the door for Europeans to really start thinking about what Armenians were going through.
Okay, wait, what was it again?
The Treaty of Berlin. So basically the condition was that Russians have to withdraw from Armenian lands on the condition that the Ottoman Empire treats the Armenians better.
So if they don't treat Armenians better?
Where they started to
talk to each other. You two, you can talk with them. No, to speak. You wait your turn to speak to King Kebab, but you're gonna work in the game.
Chris, you were gonna say something, so we're gonna say
Kebab and Kebab at the same time.
Okay.
Our nationality with these Pilar that's going to be mixed. So have a conversation. Take this seriously.
You can lie. So
I'll make it easy for you guys. We're strong.
take control of them. Don't let them speak.
I mean, that's one idea. I'm not saying anything.
Alright. Okay. So what else? So yeah, okay. I can take care of it by not letting them speak. Are you guys ready?
No, you can't take away our speech.
No, we have a voice. We have about freedom of speech.
Can't.
We had seen the interaction. He had given the baker's son his socks as payment. So now I'm going to split you guys into groups, and you're going to think about what you're going to say during the trial. So how about do you want to be the accuser? Okay. So you're the Turkish accuser.
Some of my provinces have total independence.
Nadik, you want to be the Armenian boy who's accused of stealing the lava?
Yeah, you do. Come on, guys. I will do it. It's fun. I'll do it.
Because you want to
Came and stole it.
How rude.
I know. I don't understand what was in her mind, what she was thinking, and there was absolutely no reason for her to take the bread.
I completely understand. That is really unfair.
And I work very hard every single day, from morning until night. I can't stand it when someone just takes one of my belongings.
I understand. Yeah, not probably what you have to say.
I clearly asked the baker's son for permission.
And other groups to basically wipe out the Armenian population of Van. So after fighting and thousands of people were killed, there was kind of a stalemate, and the Ottomans made an agreement with the Armenians saying, okay, as long as Armenian leaders in Van, we won't cause any more damage, we won't kill those Armenians, they just have to walk away and get out of our empire. So Armenians, in order to stop more killing, said, okay, let's do it. And what happened was around like 1,000 of Armenian leaders from Van all left, and as they were walking to Syria, they were attacked by the Ottomans, and on top of that, thousands of people in Van were killed. So they were just basically lied to and so, with stuff like this happening, obviously the Armenians want someone to stand up. They want somebody to say, okay, this is not acceptable. Station 3. You. Wait, I have the sheet.
We're gonna start off having a little fun. We're gonna get more serious. So, what I want you guys to do is, do you guys all have our pens are good. Something's right.
So basically, the Ottoman Empire was in a state of decline, right? And they blamed Armenians and said, "Let's kill them. Let's massacre them."
Because Armenians and like the Greeks and all those other minorities started coming together and forming a bond, so they thought that they would like rise up against them.
Right, even though there's no indication that the Armenians were going to be the Ottoman Empire, they just took that initiative. So now, kind of bringing it back to today. Now, why do we care about this 100 years later?
Because Turks still dominate
Right.
and we want our ancestors to
Yeah, that's a good answer. And something else I might bring up is that genocide is still happening modern day, right? Like, even though I guess what ISIS is doing isn't necessarily genocide at this point, but they're killing they're wiping out a bunch of Christians in the Middle East. There is genocides happening in Africa that nobody talks about. And even in Turkey, there's not, they're not killing people at this point, but there's still a lot of discrimination against minorities, right? Or you're not allowed to talk about the Armenian genocide and that sort of thing. So this sort of thing is still happening today. And it's our responsibility as Armenian Americans who are in the position to learn about this. We have a voice to speak out on it and to educate other people about it, right? So I think it's our responsibility to, first of all, know what's happening, know the background of the genocide, and then be able to teach other people who might not be as knowledgeable. One way we can make a difference as well is to push the recognition of the Armenian genocide. If you think about it, like, you guys all know that quote from Hitler, right? Like, who, after all, who now thinks about Armenian genocide? That ideology is kind of still mainstream today, or at least ISIS and other groups don't think that, like, they think they're going to get away with what they're doing. Now, be able to convince Turkey to recognize genocide, ideally we have all the Syrian leaders. It would make a big difference in, I guess, their thought process on that issue. So I guess the last thing I want to say is, hopefully today you guys learned about the ideology that fuels these types of tragedies, and are even more driven to put an end to genocide and genocide. So any questions? All right, yeah. Actually,